Today I'm going to make a cuff bracelet with crystal beads, and we're going to make a bunch of these. You're going to need 15 head pins, 62 blue crystal rondelles, 15 rondelles in crystal color, and you will also need like 30 spacer beads, and I will use a little bit of these 3 to 4 millimeter bicones in blue. You can of course choose whatever color you like. So the first thing we're going to do is these ones, and we're going to make 15 of those, and I'm going to show how I make mine. So you take a head pin and you cut the head off, and then you try to make the smallest loop at the end as you possibly can. Like that. And then you will add a spacer bead and a blue crystal, then a plain one, then another blue, and then a spacer bead, like that. And now you have to get the last loop as tight as you possibly can. And I think this piece left over here is a little bit too long, so I'm gonna cut it slightly. And then I'm gonna make another loop, and this time I'm just gonna, you have to make sure that the loops are the same way, so that's the tricky part with this. I'm going to bend it over, and then I'm going to make a tiny loop. Like that. And now you see I didn't get it quite straight, the loop, so I'm just going to take my pliers, one at each end, and I'm just going to straighten it up like that. So you get the loops in the same direction, like so. And now you're going to make 15 of those. Now when we're putting it together, we're going to take 2 cords of memory wire. I'm going to take just like 2-3 centimeters extra on each coil to make sure that it will be long enough. And we're going to make a loop at the end on both wires, because we're creating a cuff now. One, and this is 2. close this a little bit extra. Like that. So this won't cover the whole bracelet, so we're going to fill up the ends with 10 small bicones. So that's what we're doing. There's 10, I think. 4, 5, 10, yes. And that's on the end. And then we're doing the same on this side. Five and 10. And now we're going to put a large bead on each coil. Like that. And now we're going to put our head pins on. Like that. And now one large between every head pin. This is the last one. Now 2 beads left. Now we're going to fill up with these bicone beads, and we put 10 on each side. And 10. I took 2-3 centimeters extra, so you see it kind of needs a little bit of wiggling room. So that was exactly it, I have to say. Gonna make a loop here. I've lost a bead, of course. I missed it when I put it on, I don't know. I'm just gonna make a loop here. Trying not to lose the beads. Like so. This needs a little bit of wiggle room because you see the beads won't end up straight, but it's okay. Now I'm going to put 10 beads on the other side here. It was tight, but I got the 10th bead in. You see, this should really have a little bit more of a wiggle room, but you get the idea. If you want it more secure, you can put on lobster clasps here at the end. But it's kind of nice, and you can always make it in any color you like. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.